Alright everybody, welcome to another daily Corey B MTG standard video here on Arena. And yep, you saw right, it's a video we've already done as far as the deck goes. But this is a big change on the list, and honestly, I've been looking for any reason to play more Otters, as this is definitely my favorite deck in the format. I don't know if it's necessarily the absolute best. It still could be, but I wanted to try this deck out again without Llanowar Elves. I thought initially this is a deck that just should have Llanowar Elves thrown into it right away, as it just seems perfect. You know, a teamer deck that really utilizes ramp, but the synergies are not there with Llanowar Elves. So, and I've been seeing a lot of people iterate on this deck. Yoshi Kakawa, all the Team Sanctum players are still just top 8ing event after event with this deck. There's new iterations, there's colors being splashed. So needless to say, I have like 5 more Otter YouTube videos to bring to y'all. I mean, I got to try every iteration. It's only fair that I do my due diligence and get you the utterly best deck that I can find for you, okay? So anyone who hasn't seen my previous video with this is a combo deck. This is a combo deck that feels like Teamer Breach to me. You assemble the combo of Valley Floodcaller, Enduring Vitality, Storm Chaser Talent, and This Town Ain't Big Enough, with a couple of Otters, and you win the game. Now that seems like that's a lot of stuff, but this is a deck that doesn't like just beg for the combo. Like, okay, if I can't find the combo, this deck doesn't function, that's my only plan. No, you're playing this good mid-range plan. You cast Roaring Furnace to destroy a couple creatures, Torch the Tower to destroy some stuff, Enduring Vitality to add a little bit of mana to make you know, some of your plays very mana efficient. Let's say if you have 4 mana plus 1 Otter and you want to play a 2-drop, you go Enduring Vitality plus a 2-drop. You know, it's these kind of like smooth plays you get to play. And then all of a sudden you look down and you're like, oh, I win the game. Hooray. Hooray for me. You know, so it is kind of like Teamer Breach in that vein. Anybody who, you know, has only watched these standard videos, doesn't play modern, maybe isn't able to recognize the power, but feel free to go back and watch some of my older videos here on Teamer Breach, and you'd see kind of the power of it. So that's the deck. And now before we get into the games here, everyone, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. It really helps out the channel. And of course, if you can share this video on Twitter or Blue Sky, Facebook, MSN Messenger, MySpace, you know, anything, I don't care, any kind of thing you want to share it on, share it to your grandmother, whatever you want to do, get the word out on these daily MTG Arena videos. I'd really appreciate it. So now the sponsors that make this make these streams go, and that is of course to start KMC. If you haven't checked out any of KMC's products, well, mostly they are a sleeve company, so if you want to get the Hyper Matte sleeves or the Hyper Phoenixes, those are my favorite sleeves from them. They also have amazing inner sleeves. Really anything to protect your Magic cards, KMC's got you covered. And this really cool deck box over here, the new Mox Luxury deck box. This nice stitching, this really nice feel in your hand. It almost has like a Gucci-esque feel. And you can use that promo code in the top left of your screen. Save yourself 15% off on one of these awesome deck boxes. And they come in a load of different colors, so you can mix and match the diamonds in the middle as well as the color. Our other proud sponsor of our YouTube videos is Heavy Play. If you want to check out any of these incredible Heavy Play products that you see behind me, they got a lot of cool stuff. The ETB playmat, RFG deck boxes, those magnetic dice. I think that's my favorite product. Like, it's such a like a subtle, you know, product. Like, we've all had dice boxes, they're cool, whatever, they store dice, you know, doesn't seem too exciting, but that little thing pops out and it like springs to action, and then you just barely touch it and it magnets back into being closed. It's just really, really cool. Plus they have the new ETB playmats with artwork on them right now from Phil Stone. And there's going to be some other artists unveiling their work here with Heavy Play as well. So, all right, let's play some Otters. All right, time for some Otter nonsense. And unfortunately, we can't keep this one. No landers, not a decision whatsoever. But this hand, on the other hand, is very good. So we're going to keep this. Now what to put back? I almost want to put back the Valley Flood Color. Maybe that's loose. I think it's the Valley Flood Collar or the Analyze the Pollen or the Beanstalk. Could be the Trainer as well. God, I mean, just our hand's so perfect. I just don't want to put back any of these cards. So no, thank you. Nope, I'm not gonna. It's definitely not the 2 lands or the Enduring Vitality. I think those are the only safe cards. We are on the draw. This can get us a blue source, but this is already a blue source. Alright, I'm going to put back the Analyze Pollen. That way we kind of have a very aggressive combo draw. Alrighty, turn 1 Elf. That scares me. So, now we're going to go like this and say go. Get our blue mana. And I think we're probably going to have to up the Beanstalk here. Whoa. A Grul Beatdown deck. Is this a Kibler special? Just a good old Grul Beatdown deck. I'm afraid. Fear Missing Out is a heck of a Magic card. Now I think if we top deck a land, I'm for sure going Trainer. Alright, for sure Trainer. Okay, so we can Bushwhack to fight something. That's going to be good for next turn for Enduring Vitality. So we're doing that for sure because our next turn play of Vitality, tap this for green mana. Fight the FOMO. Fight the FOMO. Would be a nice play. Are they just going to kill our precious Trainer? I'm glad they're using it on that instead of our Enduring Vitality, but with them having that card, that does scare me a little bit to not play this Vitality and just play Valley Flood Caller. And then next turn, we can kind of pop off a little bit. AK just cast a couple spells, you know, nothing crazy, but I am going to do that. So we're going to say go. Valley Flood Caller is a-coming. Okay. Haven't seen that one cast in a while.
We haven't much time.
Okay. I mean, now maybe we can... God, that's... Wow, that's impressive. That's really impressive. Wow, I didn't see... I've never seen that combo. Alright, let's play this and hope they don't have a torch or something. So, now we get to kind of pop off. So, let's start with this. Alright, so... Green. That land stays like that, huh? Okay, well, let's fight. Creature you control, target creature you don't control. Alright, now we can play up the Beanstalk. No way we can get this up to 5 power. So I think this is our best option. Okay. So, this can't be targeted. So we can... torch the tower on the Llanowar. And play this. So let's do the things. And now attack Ren so they can either lose the land. Alright, that was a heck of a turn, don't get me wrong. Definitely put us back in the game. Now either lose the Ren or the land. They chose the land. Or they chose the Ren.
Ends.
Now we can bring something back. Oh, we don't care about that. Sure, sure. Okay, so now if we kick this, we're gonna try to win the game here. We just need a couple of spells. We need a 1-drop. Okay, so we have the Analyze Pollen. Alright, so let's go like this. Do we even care to do this? No, I actually don't think I do. Okay, we'll just attack. And we'll say go. We can always Analyze Pollen at instant speed. And then we can, this town ain't big enough. Okay, we can do this at instant speed to protect us. But it doesn't look like we're gonna need it. Okay, so now let's go absolutely bananas. We're gonna start storming off. Okay, here's that. Now each trigger is going to be 2. So you want to set a stop on full control here. As we're gonna do this. They're gonna untap. We're gonna get blue mana. And this game should be over. And now the beast has been seeked. Okay, so I guess we can start with this. Green. Alright, now we go blue, blue, blue. With kicker. Now we're just trying to find, like, I don't know. It honestly doesn't matter. I think we have lethal with what we have in hand, but Song of Tote'n'Tons definitely ends it. So does this. This is the combo now. Song of Tote'n'Tons is what we want as well. Bitter Reunion will do, and yeah, that was just lethal. All right, all right. Well, it looked like they had a very strong draw. They did that Ren shenanigans, which looked really good, but we were able to stabilize. So this is a Llanowar Elf deck, so having Burst Lightning on the draw is definitely not bad. Oh, still learning how to sideboard with this, as it's a tough deck. I want to kill Phomos. I want to kill other creatures. So we can take out, like, Questing Druids. They have enchantment removal, so maybe our Up the Beanstalks aren't amazing. I definitely don't want this. I love our Roaring Furnaces against them. Maybe this much removal is just too much. So something like too many Burst Lightnings. Could take out this. I do like having one of those. What do we want for our last cut? I definitely, sometimes I sideboard out, you know, too many cards like Bitter Reunion, Up the Beanstalk, and then I regret it as I just never draw enough cards. Questing Druid is the one that I really don't want against beatdown decks. I still just don't know if that's a card I want ever. I like all the fight spells. I'm going to take out one Analyze Pollen, but I'm unsure of it. All right, game 2 up against a highly ranked Diamond gamer. We're getting close to Diamond. We might be able to get Diamond on this video, y'all. Okay, on the draw. If anything can get us there, it's Otters. Back-to-back 7-card hands with no lands. No, this is fine, because our Bushwhack gets us there. I'm going to keep Song of Tote'n'Tons as kind of our easy card to put back. It's like the Thassa's Oracle of this deck. All right, red source. Ooh. Okay, what's more important? I think the Burst Lightning for late game. Get rid of this. Okay. Getting to kill that is nice. Alright. I guess I could Analyze Pollen for red mana. think for green is fine. So let's go like this. Then we'll start playing some 3/3s. Nothing special, of course, but they can at least block. Yup. I think that's better. Is it? I mean, if they have Obliterating Bolt, it's much worse to play the Vitality. Alright, I mean, I think that's enough of a reason. Now the question is, do I want to Bushwhack? And I don't think I do yet. Next turn, if we don't draw a land, I might. They got their land. Ren would be good. Yeah. That was maybe a reason to not. And this doesn't deal creatures. Maybe that was a reason to play this.
Of all that is, must not forget the mission.
Alright, here's that. Now at least we can pressure this. And then we could get in the sauna if we wanted. Oh no. Okay.
Allies everywhere. Stand with us.
That's not great for us. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, them just blocking with lands doesn't feel good. And they could get this Delirious, I imagine. Sorcery, artifact, creature. Plus they can eat our stuff. Not good. Not good for us. Guess we just play our hand. Let's fight these. Alrighty. It's the best we got. Now, next turn we could level 2 this, get a 1-mana thing.
I must fight back.
Okay. Okay, so that can't block. Okay, that was actually huge. That was huge for us. I mean, we're still probably in trouble, but could at least kill this, attack down this, then we just have to beat this, but they can still just animate this. Still becomes a 5/5. And we can chump block it. What else are we gonna do though, you know? Alright. This is all just assuming that, oh, this will be Delirious with the Planeswalker, I imagine, huh? Well, which is just lethal on the crackback. I think we're dead. I guess I have to go like this. Alright, otherwise I die. So maybe this was not a great play.
Not yet.
And that hit it anyways. Yep.
Break free and fight.
Alrighty. Game 3. Ren is something that is very difficult for us to deal with. Holy crap. And our burst lightnings and stuff seemed okay, but not amazing by any means. Could have Scavenging Ooze as a way to pull ahead. It's actually not terrible. And it just as a way to pressure Ren. Or we just really try to combo them out. This town ain't big enough is fine. Maybe our burst lightnings are not that good, though, while we're on the play. What if I'm just more proactive? All right, we'll try that. Just be a little bit more proactive. Opponent's deck's pretty cool, though. Grul Delirium. This feels like a Kibler design deck, if I had to guess. I would like to go first. And can we keep an opening hand? Yes, we can. We get blue mana. We can do the thing. All right, I'll keep. It's still not amazing by any means, but it's a keeper. Let's get blue. Now we can reunion away one of these flood callers or up the beanstalk. Definitely want to hit a land. And we have an extra flood caller already. I'm going to start with this. Perfect. So now next turn we could do something like up the beanstalk plus torch. And then kind of do something. Okay. Yeah, that still seems like a nice play to me. Okay. Maybe I just do it now. Okay. I think that's reasonable. Now we can start doing the trick of this town ain't big enough plus bouncing some of our other things. Still would hate to see Ren. God, I hate that card. Okay. It's pretty good. Alright, now it's just land go. Pass to you. As we can play our Storm Chaser's talent with instant speed. There's 2 types. A lot of these cards have 2 types, which is nasty. Wow, okay. Alright, this is nice.
Search past the walls of this realm.
Depending on what they do here. Okay. Can't block that, or at least I don't want to. Okay, so let's go like this. Plus this. Okay, so now we can start by just attacking Ren. And seeing what they want to do. Or, better yet, we can guarantee their thing is gone. But then they can kill our creature. We get more value this way. I like value. Yeah, I think this is just a game where we kind of use this as a control piece. So now we can go to attacks. Then we can go this here, and then torch the elf. And then you untap. Alright, now we'll say go. Gonna have to take another hit for 3. And more than likely we're losing our Valley Flood Caller, I would imagine. But not the biggest deal. I just hope we don't lose our Storm Talon as well. Okay.
Be swift. We haven't much time.
Can't really block that.
Buy us more time.
Wow, okay. That was a good draw. All right. Let's get another red land so we can song for 5. And then we can just attack all those at Ren. Plus the Otter. We'll have to lose the Otter. I think that's our only great play. Then we got to deal with the Beastie, but whatever. Down goes our Otter. Glad they didn't have like a torch the tower or something.
So many screams.
Found another good one. That's what I kind of figured it was going to be. Okay. Okay, that was a great draw as well. This has reach. All right, let's get an Otter. Let's get a trainer going. Okay. So, yeah, this is great. So, if we collect evidence, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. I can't actually get the Enduring Vitality here because I tapped like an idiot. Well, this is gonna be a great card for next turn, but for now we just have to do this. Dang it. Alright, then we just have to say go. Dang it, dang it, dang it. This could have been an insane turn, as those rats would all add mana. But I feel okay here. Alright, this doesn't have trample. It has first strike. Alright, let's bounce this and this. Now, if they have Monstrous Rage, I'm just dead, but I figure they don't play this. Okay. Excellent, excellent. All right, now I feel good. Enduring Vitality. Now, do they have Patchwork Formation? That's kind of the card I'm worried about. But maybe no matter what, I just do the trainer with kicker. Get some Otters. All right. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, now I'm just gonna say go. Play defensive for one more turn, and then we're slowly going to get out of this. What do they have? Okay. We got to bounce this talent. Yep. Okay. So no matter what, it's gonna gain haste. All right. Let's block here and here. All right. I am going to bounce this and this. Two of my own things. I think they have a patchwork formation. That would make sense at least. Not an obliterating bolt. That's good. Alright, how can we do this? Can we win? There's one Flood Caller left. So I can go get it. And start popping off. I think that's the thing. Guess if I go for this and they have it, then I'm in trouble. Alright, well... I think I'm supposed to go for it here. Okay. Five. Gotta get rid of both of these. Which is not great, but still good enough. We can still probably win the game. Alright, here's this. Now, 1, 2, 3. Flood Caller. Okay. Wow, they could have destroyed that. I pegged it as that's the card they had, but I think they chucked that. All right, so let's go into full control. Here is this. Okay. Let's deal with this. All right, green, green, blue, red, blue. Like this. Okay, well, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's go for the full trainer. Okay. 2 looks at a spell. Alright, that should basically do it. Definitely do it. Blue, blue. Storm Chaser's talent. All Alright, that's 5, 6 mana. Alright. Now we want to fight. Green, blue, 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 blue. Fight. This creature fights this one. This is just to untap, of course. Hiya. Now we'll do this with kicker. God dang it, it tapped the only creature I didn't want tapped. Silly. Furnace. Torch. The cards we got, plenty. Now 5 mana, we can start with this, the sauna, to untap. And is that enough? Oh yeah. We can just keep going for funsies. 2 here. We'll make sure we take everything from them. Take everything. Decline. All right. That'll do. Ah, rats. We did it again. Okay, that was a really sweet first match. Sorry we got a little quiet there at the end. I wanted to make sure we did this right and do this deck justice. So, all right, that was our first match. Might only have time for 2 in this one since that was a long one, but let's play another one. All right, match number 2. Let's do this. We are on the play. Okay, I'm going to keep. We got Bushwhack to find all our lands. We got a trainer, plus this town ain't big enough to get some value. I can't not say this in a country accent. I've tried, and I can't do it. All right, so let's start by getting an island. And let's say go. All right, black-white land. We'll definitely go with the trainer here. Ah, Thunder Trap trainer, you're so good. Even if you brick here, I still love you. That's the opposite of bricking. How about instead we give you every choice? So I think this is a pretty good one for Bitter Reunion, as if we can get another permanent that gains value, like they're gonna cut down this stab, a little stabby. All right, all right. We do need red mana, but let's go get red mana. All right. Let's get that mountain. And now we're just gonna Bitter Reunion. Let's get rid of Fabled Passage, as we don't want to get too low on lands, on basic lands. So let's get rid of that. And now we'll say go. I mean, we're flooded, but with this town ain't big enough and Bitter Reunion interaction, we'll get out of it. What the hell is this? And have haste? Whenever it enters... Okay, so it's already on a 3 mana, 3/2 haste. Beginning your end step, if you descended this turn, you may pay 1. If you do, return it to its owner's hand. Wow, that card's pretty good. Card's pretty good. Okay, well... It's definitely a this town ain't big enough turn. Alright, let's go like this. We're gonna say go, and we're probably just gonna this town ain't big enough back our 2 things. We could torch this. What does descending mean again? Each time a permanent card is put into your graveyard, which that doesn't happen with tokens, I'm pretty sure. And torch also doesn't put them to the graveyard, so... I'm kind of incentivized to torch something here, but just because I only have 1 red mana available, that is kind of a reason here. Maybe I'll just take 3. All right, we'll just torch this scavenger, as I'm sure they got some synergies with it. All right. Song of Totentons. Well, I mean, I could just Song for 4 and attack. Put on some pressure. And then just, I can go buck wild if I find some combo pieces. It's not terrible. It's a solid setup turn. I'm going to do that. Alright. Here comes some pressure. Kill my trainer if you want. Yep. Okay. So now that that's in the graveyard, we can analyze Pollen next turn for our Enduring Vitality and start going off in that way. Cool. It would only take everything. I mean, can I kill them if I get the Otter? No. So with that being the case, I do think I tried to do the thing, which starts with Enduring Vitality. So it looks like we need every spell. All right. Let's go like this. Yup. Okay, so I want to go Z. We got more basic lands. So let's go like this. So this is a token. They could sacrifice it. That's not ideal for me. I want to be able to play Bitter Reunion this turn, but I don't want to bounce their token if they get to just sacrifice it. So I guess I should attack for 2. All right. Then we'll say go. See what they do. Nothing with the Fountain Port. Okay. All right. They've just given up. I mean, honestly, a black-white deck that's all removal, you know, we were about to do some stuff. So, Up the Beanstalk seems great against them. Otherwise, I mean, just all removal. This is an anti-red deck. So we don't want to change too much. This should be a good matchup. Is that all I want to do? Black, white. God, I don't know what I'm supposed to be afraid of, so I don't think I should go crazy here. I'm going to go like this until we learn more about their deck. You know, it's an unknown deck on the ladder, so we definitely want to not be going too crazy here. Okay, on the draw, this hand looks perfectly reasonable. We have the early 1-drops, whichever one we want to play. We have some card advantage. We would love a torch. That would be the thing that ties it all together. Don't have that, so we'll just go like this. If this creature gets too big, well, this town ain't big enough, so you get it. Ooh. I love Case of the Stash Skeleton. I think it's just an awesome card. Alright, well. Pretty solid draw there, as we'll need that mana, and yeah, let's just do this. I'm not going to want to block with anything, so we might as well attack. And next turn we can do some this town ain't big enough shenanigans. This is a good setup. Okay. Interesting. Yep. Nothing great there. Now we could try to do some this town ain't big enough stuff here and bounce, and try to find something or just replay our talent. This will get solved, but I don't think I care. So yeah, let's do that. This town ain't big enough. Here and here. Okay. Now, there is some world where we can pressure them with these Otters, too, you know? Like, if they're losing life with Unholy Annex, you know, next turn, our 3 spells represent 6. Okay. Now we have a pretty clear turn. And that is going to be this town ain't big enough. With paying the ward. Sure, sure. That seems good to me. Bounce that and this. Maybe I want to leave this other Otter back. As a chump blocker in case they animate or something. I could just chump. And if they go to make an annex, bounce that. I don't care too much if they gain life. All right. Now, do we want to analyze pollen? I don't think so. Alright, we'll attack and say go. I am going to block. I don't really care about their life total anymore. They're out of range of doing anything meaningful. Oh. Enters, you return. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, I mean, not much we can do here. They're gonna get the demon. That was really gross. What? That is bullshit. Oh, I guess this still works, right? Okay. Come on. All right. Well. Now we gotta hope we can live. I think we can. Unless they animate the thing. Alright, so let's do this. We have to do this, which sucks. We also have to get this to start. Yeah, I think we're dead. But we'll fight the good fight. And then we'll get ready for game 3. We should have this kind of deck. Or should be decent against this kind of deck, at least for game 3, but All they have to do is animate the Restless Fortress and we'd be dead, but looks like they're not gonna go for it. Reasonable. We could have more stuff though, and they're so far ahead, you know. Alright, so not much we can do. We can't pump it enough, so let it die. That's quite the combo, though. Ghostly Dancer plus that is quite incredible. Alright. It's not the biggest deal. Yep. Actually happy that's in the yard. It gets us closer to getting our creature. Alright, well, we got no choice but to play this. Okay. Yep. We're quite dead. Quite dead indeed. That's not gonna help us. No way we can get out of this. Let's go to game 3. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. But, like I said, a matchup that should be decent. I mean, they have aggressive draws, and then they have stuff where patch 4 formation is good against them. But I think overall, I just want to try to combo them while having some disruption. It's basically our torch the tower spot. Like, do we have better things for than torch? Maybe. Tough, though. Could take out our questing druids for a couple of these. This does hit a lot of different things, but none of them that great. Like, the best thing is Unholy Annex, and that's just okay. I'm going to keep it like this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we have enough removal. We can beat the early starts with torches, and we'll go from there. All right, big game, big game. Last game of this video. I think I'm going to keep... It's not amazing, but Up the Beanstalk can find a... If Up the Beanstalk finds us a blue source, that's a lot of time to find blue, and then we can just kind of go off. I'm going to keep... We have so many outs to blue mana. Looks like they mulliganed at least. If they duress away our Beanstalk, though, I feel pretty bad. Okay. Not ideal there, but that's okay. Alright. 2 looks now out of blue source. 1 look out of blue source. I don't want a songs for 2. Dang it! Will I, though? I think so. I don't want to do nothing this turn. Sure. Let them use their mana, I guess. Well, if we can top deck a blue source, I mean, we are on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. All right, let's search for blue. And I think I just say go. Now we have the choice between this town or play Flood Caller if the coast is clear. If the coast isn't clear, though... Oh, I should have attacked. That was stupid. If the coast isn't clear, I'm not going to play this, though. Alright, so end step. Let's go like this instead. Now, at least we get to draw 1 card. They might kill Up the Beanstalk, but we don't care anymore. All right, now we're in the driver's seat. Kind of want to go Up the Beanstalk. Oh, yeah. We'll attack. We'll play this. And now we have this town ain't big enough on the talent and whatever they play, and they are buried. All right, all right. A risky keep, but we're kind of doing it. Yep. And if they don't play anything, I'll just bounce these two. And I might do that anyways, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that anyways. Alright. Still can't combo quite yet. Or can we? We might be able to, actually. So if I pollen for enduring. Now we're one short. We're one short. So since we're one short, I think I just go land go. Yeah, because then I can go Valley Caller plus both of these at end step. That sounds great. And then win next turn. All right. Your go. Might even do this mid-combat if they try to attack. Yeah, YOLO. Nah, it's not worth it. I'll take one. Alright, end step. We'll go like this. Now let's go like this. And let's go like this. And now this game ain't big enough for the two of us, aka because it's over. All right, green mana, analyze pollen, 5, 10. We have all this town ain't big enough. Nice. During blue, blue, blue. This town ain't big enough. We are comboing off. Green, green, blue, beans. Here we go. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? We were just having fun. Ooh, and this is a rank up? All right, I'm gonna start keeping track of rank on like the thumbnails starting next video now that we are on our final sprint to Mythic. I mean, that's going to be nice, getting to Mythic on this YouTube channel. So, all right, this was a bit of a long 2 matches, so we're calling it at this. But once again, this is one of my favorite, it's not one of, it is my favorite deck to play. And it might also be the best deck. So I'm still testing when it comes to the high level of events. By the time you see this video, I would have already played my high level events this last weekend, where I have a standard Mox and qualifier weekend. You'll know my game plan now because I would have already done it. My plan is to play this deck in the standard Mox online and to play mono white tokens in the qualifier weekend. We'll see how it goes. You would have probably already known, but I think a lot of people on Arena are going to phone it in for red decks, so I'm going to smash them with the mono white. And then the Mox, players are going to play good, you know, well-rounded strategies. They're going to play a little of everything, so I'm going to try Teamer there. We'll see how it works. You would have already known. So anyways, thank you so much, everybody. Before we leave, make sure to hit that subscribe button and share this video to anyone who wants to watch, okay? Thank you so much for watching another daily video, and we'll see you tomorrow.